But, Chairman, what I want to raise today is I want to call on the Leader to call for a debate in this House about our critical infrastructure policy in relation to our energy needs. And, Chairman, this is something that actually affects you as I speak, because we're talking about the pylons that are coming from Mayo all the way to Flagford in County Roscommon. And I know it's also an issue in many other parts of the country, and Senator Cullinan had an adjournment debate on this issue yesterday as well. But it's true to say that back in 1927 the ESB were given the power to erect ESB poles anywhere they wanted in this country because we need the power. But now we're talking about pylons that are 40 and 50 metres high, and we're dealing with the same legislation. So I do believe that maybe it's time to revisit the legislation and have it more appropriate to pylons as distinct from ESB poles. Now, I have a big problem, Chairman, with the consultation processes that EirGrid put in place. I know that they're probably designed by the government to tick all the boxes. They'll call people in, they'll tell them what their proposals are, they'll ask them for feedback, they'll liaise with them. They'll take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of submissions from the public. They'll publish none of them, and they'll act on absolutely none of them. Now, I know that there are going to be cases when these power lines come through the west of Ireland where there's going to be sensitive areas. And there's one sensitive area around my neck of the woods where there's an autistic child with a pylon possibly going to be 40 or 50 metres from her home. And that's going to seriously impact on her health. Do you think EirGrid are going to listen to that? EirGrid will tell you about all the reports that they have commissioned to say that power lines...
For a debate on this.
I'm not looking for an adjournment debate, Chairman, because we had one here yesterday, and I didn't learn anything from it. I'm looking for a broad debate in this House that we can bring in the Minister and let everybody who's here contribute to it. Because, as I said, what EirGrid are doing is it's a tick-boxing exercise. And the sad thing about this is, I mean, when you come to Dublin, it's alive. There's plenty of work in it. There's no work in rural Ireland. And I believe that all rural Ireland is being left for is for wind farms and pylons and nothing else.